Welcome to Beyond the Home Study. This is a podcast for parents, especially those who have children through or are exploring foster care and adoption. We're here to help you navigate the world beyond paperwork and placement. Thanks for being here. This is a special episode because it's our season finale. So, whether
Season
you're,
finale!
I know, crazy, it's so wild. So, whether you're coming here for the first time, if you are, go back and listen to like the last 30 plus that we've already done.
I know,
And if
right?
you've been with us from the beginning, we're so grateful for you. And yeah, we've got a lot to be thankful for and reflect on and all kinds of things. So, yeah, Laura, how's it going?
I just can't believe, we've done a whole season. I mean, we didn't
I
start in
know.
January. I think we started in, maybe, March or something like that, but still, it's been it's been a wild ride. We did the thing. We did it.
We really did it. Yeah, we really did it. We started recording. I want to say we started recording in January. I have to look back, or like beginning of February, because we started recording before I went to go pick up the twins. And then we did
Right,
some
right.
episodes while I was in California. And then it launched while we were there, I think after they came out of the NICU. So that would have been like, yeah, mid March. I'll have to look back at the dates. So
Yeah, we will. Either way, it's been over 35 episodes.
wild.
I know,
Crazy.
it's so crazy. It's been really fun. I hope you
Yeah.
guys are having fun because I'm still having fun.
Yeah, definitely. And like even, when I think about the way we started of like we were audio only, sometimes we were, sitting in a chair, I was like standing at my dresser that I'm looking at over here with a baby strapped on me. Like we started like that and then we are like, okay, let's kind of think about video. What do we want to do? We, started looking around our house basically and like, okay, where can we plop a studio? Like, where can we go?
Yeah.
And we found corners of our bedrooms to set up, and that's where we've been. So it's wild.
I know it's kind of fun to see how far we've come already in this first season where we've learned so much. I
So
almost
much.
feel bad for the people that listen to our very first episode. I'm like, you should maybe just start in the middle.
Yeah. I know, but like for posterity's sake, I kind of like that we have the first ones like they are because it shows how far we've grown. So I think it's like a little, it's back in the history book. So yeah. And we have
It's
lots
good.
of big, exciting plans we'll talk about a little bit at the end of what is to come in next season. So, yeah, stay tuned for
Yes.
that.
So stay
But
tuned.
until then, what are we talking about today?
Yeah, today we thought we would go out with a super fun episode for you guys and kind of a play on the holidays. We really wanted to do a fun um these are a few of my favorite things episode. So today, if this is your first episode, you're going to get to know us real well because we're going to be telling you all the things that we love. So we're going to kind of do it in categories. Some of these are related to adoption and parenting, and some are just totally Abby and I and what we like. So, yeah, why don't you open us up? What's our first category, Abby?
Okay, so our first category is regulation and sensory support. I know it sounds so fun, doesn't it? So tell us about what you have noted as your favorite thing in this category.
You guys, if you've been listening, you've heard me say it a million times. Get a swing for your house. Get two swings because that's my favorite. It's my favorite regulation tool. It's my favorite sensory tool. Can be used a million different ways. There's a million different types of swings. Um, and then even if your child isn't ready for a swing or you're like, I don't think they'd like it. They probably would. You just have to get there. So that's my number one. That's my favorite. What's your number one?
My number one, and this is like, as of recent, I kind of went back just in the last few weeks of some of my favorites. Um, but it's putting on a JJ Heller playlist just on Spotify. So she has like a very soothing voice and she does covers of a lot of songs, which is fun. So like we were listening to covers of like some Disney songs and Judah's like, wait, what movie is this from? I was like, oh, it's from Aristocats. So then we like went and watched Aristocats and it was just fun. Yeah, Judah will ask a lot of times for, "Let's Go Fly a Kite" is one of her songs. So, like, we'll be riding in the car and he asks for it, or if the kids are just, like, kinda having, some meltdowns or, like, all kind of doing their own different things, I'll just put it on in the background, and it's not annoying kids music, which I'm sure we
Yeah.
all can think of what that would be. So, yeah, she has a lot of different really sweet kids albums, so that's fine.
Love music as a regulation tool for sure. We do some
Mhm.
like my favorite like regulation one is Hat Palmer and then like related to that are like rhythm stick songs. So Hat
Oh,
Palmer
yeah.
does have a couple rhythm stick songs, but then you can also like look up some other ones. But yeah,
Hmm,
very cool. Music is
that's
such a
really good.
great like plus it's so easily accessible. Like I do love a
So
swing, but
yeah.
you can't swing in the car.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could try.
It's true.
So, okay,
Let's
next
go.
category is attachment and connection tools. So, we talked a little bit about this in a recent episode, and we were talking about games and like, age appropriate games and activities and different things like that. So, the two things that are my favorite right now are these games called it's by a brand called Peaceable Kingdom, which we actually found through a Chick-fil-A like toy that we got. It was this little game and it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like a preview game. Like you could play it, but it was just like a little like piece of paper thing. And so I looked up the name and they have all of these really cool games and they're cooperative. So it's like you and your child or the kids who are you're playing with are working towards like the same end goal. You're not like competing with each other. And it's just been a
Mhm.
really fun way to have Judah like learn the different like ins and outs of a game. Like you spin the spinner, you take your turn, like you do the different things. Um, but it's just like a fun way to connect because I love things like that and he's starting to really love it. So it's a sweet way to just like sit and play these little games. So we have a few of them now that are really fun. And then my other one was Magnetiles. I was like, "Oh, I can't just pick like my
Oh,
top
yeah.
favorite because Magnetiles are just they're a good way. Like he can play independently with them, yes, but if we play together, we can like build bigger things or like do the marble run and like do some different things like that to connect.
Yeah, I also love magnet tiles or, like, my kids don't do magnet tiles as much as I wish because I like them, but they do blocks, uh, which similar type thing, but that's awesome. I'll have to check out that game too because I haven't checked out that one, so that will be cool.
I can send you a couple of the different ones because there's different age ranges too. There's like a, 2 to 4, then you can get like some older games, but the one that we just got, it's called Snug as a Bug in a Rug, and you can play it like
Okay.
really simply, like just matching colors, or you can do like more complex kind of like variations as the kids get older, which is cool.
I love that. In OT, we call that grading up and grading down. So, like,
Oh,
making a task harder or making it,
okay.
like, easier,
Yeah, well, you
but
would
that's
love this
cool.
one then. Yeah.
I would yeah, that does sound like right up my alley. We for connection there are 2 things that really come to mind. One is, like, hiking because that's something that I like to do, my husband likes to do, and we love to, like, bring our kids to do something we like
Mhm.
to do. Um, and so I can link some of my favorite, like, hiking things for the kids. So they've got, like, these cute little book bags that are actually really helpful. And so we do that to connect. We, like, spend time. There's not a lot of, like, asks or requests because, like, there's nothing around. So, like, what are and they have their own book bag with their own snacks. So, like, help yourself. And so that is really nice because we can, like, notice things. The other day we went on a hike and I was teaching them to, like, notice the trailheads. And so, like, "Hey, what color trail are we on?" They're like, "Yellow," and so then they're, like, almost playing I Spy as we hike, looking for the other
Oh, so
yellow, like,
fun.
markers.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was really fun and really regulating for myself. But yeah, it was good. But the other thing that comes to mind, and I will definitely link this, is the corduroy, which is like a giant beanbag, but it unzips and becomes like a crash pad. And it's yeah, it's really fun and it's really like a connecting activity for us because the whole family loves the corduroy. Like, we throw each other well, I nobody throws me, but you know what I mean. We throw the kids on there, we lay on it, they jump on us, like, they jump from the couch, from the bed, and then we can, like, put it out for movies and lay on it. We did that the other night. So, I freaking love the corduroy. We got it for the kids for Christmas 2 years ago, I think.
That is so fun. I feel like I've seen a picture of you using that maybe for, like, a bed? Like, did you use it as, like, a little pallet? Or is that a different thing?
Oh, yeah, that was something different. This is way
Okay.
bigger. This is like ours is you can get different sizes. This is like, I think we got a queen because it was on sale. We got it on, like, a Black Friday sale,
Fun.
and so we got a queen size, like, think, like, just like crash pad, like, it's
Yeah.
just filled with, like, foam.
Oh, I love that.
But you can actually make it into a beanbag. You can put the big thing on it and sit on it too.
That's really cool. Well, this episode will be coming out, like, right before Black Friday, I think, if I'm thinking of my dates the right way. So, maybe
Mhm.
some of these things we are talking about, you'll even have sales on if you need to do some Christmas shopping. So, yeah, fun. Okay, let's see. Next category is okay, this is a good one. And we could take this like multiple different ways. Parenting survival tools. So, let's do a few different ones. Let's talk about like easy meals for busy nights. So, mine, I would say it's something like if it's gonna be, like, easy and quick, I can't be looking at a recipe, like, whether it's trying to pull something up on my
Yeah.
phone or trying to read something out of a book, like, no, 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 that's not gonna happen. So, the other night this happened, and I was like, "Alright, I have chicken thighs that are thawed out, so I just need to, like, whip them up." I put them in like a lot of butter in an iron, a cast iron skillet, put some garlic salt and whatever else I had, just like put it on there, cooked up the chicken, and then when that was done, I put in potatoes and just whatever vegetable I had. I think I had Brussels sprouts or broccoli. So just like throw it in, like let it all cook up, and then dinner's ready. And like I didn't have to look at a recipe. I just made sure that the chicken was cooked? So something like that where you just like
Yeah.
throw everything into one pan. So that's my favorite as of late.
I do love a sheet pan meal. That is nice. Um, we do sheet pan, like, fajitas sometimes like that.
That's a good one too. Like peppers,
Chicken
onions,
fajitas.
chicken.
Mhm.
Yum.
Yep. But our go-to, it's like, because for me with, like, the chicken, it's like, "Oh, I forgot to thaw out the chicken," like,
Yeah,
always.
I know, always.
That's like the bane of my existence is I've forgotten to thaw out the meat.
I know.
And so then we just do breakfast.
Yeah, that's good. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I will tell you guys a little, like, parenting hack survival tool that I do, and I may have mentioned this once before, is that when I meal plan, I have a category. So it's like
yes.
Monday is pasta, Tuesday's Mexican, Wednesday's fish, Thursday's chicken, Fridays like pizza or leftovers, and then usually the weekend is like a leftover or a crock pot. And that like you can vary that up, right? Because like pasta, that there's a million different things, Mexican, a million different things, and that has made my life so much easier.
It's so easy and it's nice to just like, you can have those things on hand. Like, have the chicken in your freezer, have the pasta in the pantry, like, you have the stuff you need. I love that. That's so good. So good. Okay, so what about, cleaning hacks or, like, a product that saves time? What do you have for that?
I don't have, like, a great product. We used to use like a robot vacuum thing. It
Oh, yeah.
is not as convenient now that I have little kids because, like, I have to clean up the house. Um, but I will say, right, like, I'm like, "I don't wanna have to pick this up. This isn't a hack anymore." Um But, we've done a couple different things. The 2 things I find the most helpful is, 1, set a 15-minute timer, pick a room, and say, "15 minutes, living room, go." Me and my husband will both do it, and you can actually knock out quite a bit in 15 minutes,
Yeah.
and then you're done. And it's, like, really not overwhelming then. And then the
Mhm.
next time you hit that room, like, you'll end up doing a couple different things because you're like, "Oh, I already got the fan, so let me do the windows," or you know what I mean?
Yeah, I love
That's probably the
that.
most helpful one.
That's kinda similar to what we do is we have, like, a category for each day, like Friday is bathrooms, Thursday is floors. I don't know why I'm going backwards, it's just the ones that I remember, but, like, bathrooms, floors, like, dusting and windows is one like, just so that if I feel like the house is out of control, like, there's stuff everywhere or, like, there's messes everywhere, it's like, "Okay, today I'm going to focus on vacuuming all the floors," or, like, "I'm gonna vacuum all the carpets," whatever. And then I know tomorrow I'll get to the other things. And like it just I don't know, there's something like
Yeah.
mental about that where it's like you know you're going to get to it so you're not stressed out about it in that moment. So, that's mine of just like have a thing, have a category.
We've done that with, like, deep cleaning before,
Yeah.
like, the things that you don't get to very often, knowing that,
Mhm.
like, okay, that will eventually get done on that month or whatever.
Yeah.
We kinda fell off the train on that one, to be honest with you.
Well, I have this whole and like it's hanging on my refrigerator right now. It's this schedule. It's so great in theory, but I haven't figured out like the practice of it yet, where you have like your daily things, your weekly things, your monthly things, and then like your, you know, semi-annual, like, by season. Like in the spring we do this,
Mhm.
in the fall we do this. So I have this whole thing on my refrigerator and it's like I thought having it visual like that would help me to get to whatever that big task was and know like I have the whole month of October to vacuum out my vents or whatever October was. I didn't do it. Like
Sure.
it just didn't happen. So, I don't know, maybe once I don't have babies who wake up in the middle of the night, maybe I'll do that. I don't know. If anyone has a better hack, let me know. Okay, how about this every parent knows they need some caffeine. So, what's your favorite coffee right now?
So, I'm a black cup first kinda girl. Like, the first cup of coffee has to be black, nothing in it, and then from then on, it can have other stuff. So, right now, I do a protein powder, and it's called Flav City. I'll be really honest with you guys, it's, like, probably the most expensive protein powder out there.
Yeah.
Like, it's so bougie, but it's so freaking good. The vanilla is so good, and so I get it, but I only use a half scoop because it's a lot of protein, I don't need that much, and so I put a half scoop, and it has collagen in it, and I put it in my coffee.
Mm. Yeah. Do you froth it or anything, or you just stir it in?
I froth it, and sometimes I'll throw in, like, if I don't have enough coffee in there, I'll have to throw in a little bit of milk just to,
Mm.
like, there to be enough liquid.
Yeah. Yum. I saw that. I've heard of Flav City before because I followed Bobby, like the Bobby approved app and stuff. And so I've seen it before online and then I was at Target, I don't know, just a few days ago and I saw that they sold it at Target. So I picked it up and I like, looked at the back. I was like, how many serving sizes? I was like, holy moly, this is
Uh-huh.
expensive. And I would
It's
have
so
gotten like the
expensive.
little they had a spot on the top rack of like the individual ones because I was like, I just try it, like just try one serving of it, but they were gone. So maybe if
Oh,
I find some, I'll try it. I was like, "Ooh, that's a big
yeah.
commitment."
So they got me because I got the sample pack once online,
Mm,
and, it's, like, fairly affordable if you're for, like, a sample pack, right? And then I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is just night and day, like, so good." And then I went to go buy a bag, and it was comparable in price, like, maybe $10 more, but you're right, the serving size.
yes.
You're like, "Wait, but this doesn't last as long."
I know. I love the just ingredients protein. I don't know if I've ever tried the plain vanilla. I'm curious, like, how it would compare, but I usually have the strawberries and cream. So I have that, like, on subscription.
Mm.
Like, I always have that one, but I just drink that, like, with water or coconut water. So, okay, but anyways, my
Okay, you
favorite
don't have you tried it in your coffee?
well, okay, so here's my coffee drink, is that what I
Okay.
do is I take well, what got me started on this is Starbucks they released, like, their protein drinks. So, I got a double shot of espresso with oat milk, very light ice, and then their cold foam protein on the top, and you can get it in, like,
Oh.
any of the flavors that Starbucks has. So, of course, it was, like, pumpkin at first, then I tried the apple crisp something something, which sounds really weird, but it was so good. So
Hmm.
anyways, you can like add any of the flavors that Starbucks has, you can add them into this protein. So I would get that at Starbucks, but then I'm like, okay, I go to Starbucks like maybe once a week. So what am I going to do the other days? So I started mixing just like a plain collagen powder in with a flavored creamer in my like fancy frother. So like I put the cream in. Sometimes I'll put like half and half if I want like it to be a little bit extra. And then I put the collagen powder in and it froths it up and I'm drinking it right now. And it's like this big like layer of foamy deliciousness at the top. So I'm getting the protein in the collagen powder, but it's like flavorless, you know? So I just
Yeah. Huh.
add the pumpkin creamer or whatever other flavor I have,
What
and it's
creamer
so
are you
good.
using?
Right now I have Chobani's pumpkin pie, I think. You know, like the square kind of container. Um, the one I had before was a Target, like that Good and Gather brand. Okay, fun. So let's go through next category, adoption related resource. So what's your favorite resource right now?
Thanks so much for listening to Beyond the Home Study. If you've been enjoying the show, we'd love it if you could take a quick moment to leave a 5-star review and share this episode with a friend. These are the best ways to help more families find these conversations and join our community. Yeah, so usually what I recommend for parents is Karen Purvis's books. Karen Purvis is like the one of the founders of TBRI, Trust Based Relational Intervention, and she has some really good like easy to read books that are one is called like The Connected Child, there's The Connected Parent, and I think those are really helpful for adoptive parents to read, and they're really easy, but they just give you like a lot of science about, the brain and connection and like what really is going on, but in a way that's easy for parents to understand. So that's usually my go-to.
Yeah, that's good. I know we read one of those as part of maybe our very first home study that we did, or like our first adoption for our embryo adoption. I think that might be where I read one of her books. It was really good. So my favorite resource right now, which I wish I like had a copy of it to hold up and show you, but I don't actually I haven't used it yet. So I don't know if I should really even say it's my favorite, but it's going to be my favorite to gift to someone. It's the Living Through the Journey adoption journal that Valerie, who was just on recently, she talked about this. She wrote basically like little blurbs, in like almost like a book form, but then there's lots of journaling pages. And yeah, I mean, journaling was like a huge part of our infertility journey. And then as our adoption journey kind of continued, I wrote a lot. And so I wish I had had something like specific like this. I think that would have been super helpful, but it's going to be my favorite to gift. And it's cool. I was just thinking the other day, like, okay, who do I know that's like kind of in this phase of like, do I do foster care? Do I adopt? Like, how do I want to grow my family? So I was like sitting there thinking one day, this past week, and I was like, I can't really come up with anybody, but I really want to get this for someone. I can't think of who that could be right now. And like, no joke, less than an hour later, someone texted me and was like, hey, I'm thinking about wanting to talk to you about some questions about adoption. And I was like, perfect. So yeah, I was just like super
There you
excited
go.
about that. I was like, thank you, Lord. You just like gave me little that little insight, and so that was just a really cool moment. So that will be going to my friend soon, and then I'd like to have a copy just for myself too, to take a look at it, but I
I
think it
know,
could be
I've
really
thought about
good.
that too. I'm like, I would kinda like to have a copy too.
Yeah, I mean, even just as I'm sure that there's even questions for people, like we've talked about this before too, like if you have two kids and like you're contemplating a third, like do you want to try to have that child like biologically? Do you want to adopt? Do you want to pursue foster care? Like even just things like that, like having journal prompts to like help you kind of process through some of those things. I don't know, I just think that could be really helpful for a lot of different people in a lot of different scenarios.
Yeah, I agree.
Um, okay, let's go into self-care for you as mom. So what is, something that helps you to normalize rest in your day-to-day?
Man, I had a good one for this and I like totally forgot it. I'm gonna look it up.
Okay. Yours it
Oh,
is a
I
good
know what it
one.
was. Okay. Okay, so I have 2. Um, I started a book club
Love
and
it.
it's like so helpful. So I think one, it's important to to emphasize that like I started it myself because
Yeah.
sometimes I think we have a habit of like, well, I don't know any or like waiting for something else to happen. And I was like, man, I need something. And
Mhm.
so I was like, I'm just going to start it. And I did make it like when I like asked some people to join, I was like, listen, this isn't a fancy book club. I've never even been in a book club, first of all.
I love
But
it.
whatever my mind said that book club was fancy and that you got to have charcuterie boards and all of that. And I was just like, I will have a bottle of wine and some popcorn.
Love it.
Boom.
It's all you need.
That's all you need. But yeah, so that one has been really, really helpful self-care for me. And then the other thing that I had written down when we were talking about this is I started thrifting by myself.
Love it.
So that has been so helpful to just go and like go thrifting. Nobody's with me. And, I'm only gone for like an hour or two every other week or so. But
Mhm.
it's good.
What's your favorite thrift find you've had recently?
Ooh, that is tough. I actually thrifted this the other day.
Ooh, I
I
like
like
it.
this quite a bit.
Mhm.
This is like it's not showing up great, and if you're listening, obviously you can't see it, but it's like an LL Bean, like, shacket. What do we call these?
Yeah, mhm.
Isn't that what we call them?
It looks like
So it's
it
got
looks
like
all black from here, but when you stood up, I saw it's like a flannel, right?
yeah,
It's like a
it's
heavy flannel.
dark green, yeah, dark green and navy, flannel. Yeah,
Yeah. Love it.
so
Looks so cozy.
it's given 90s moms vibes.
Yeah, so fun. Well, I also love thrifting, and I don't often go by myself, which I think I need to because the other day I had all the kids with me, but I went by a Goodwill in like a great area, and I was like, I just want to stop in, like just real quick to see if I can find something. And my friend had just found like a long jacket, like down to your ankles, big puffer coat. And I was like, "Oh, I love that. Where'd you get it?" She's like, $11 at Goodwill. I'm like, "Cool." Now it's like my mission. Like, I'm gonna find a long puffer coat. And so I go in, I'm like, that's all I'm really looking for with all three of my children in tow. And so
Gosh.
we're walking all around the store because Judah wants to see the shoes and the toys and the whatevers. And so I go down the jacket aisle and there's one long jacket. And I was like, okay, like I'll pick it up and see if I like it. It's chocolate brown, down, like big, puffy, has like multiple ways to snap the front, huge hood, $11 at Goodwill. So I found my
And did
jacket.
it fit?
Yeah, it fits great. I mean, I look like um, I could probably put like 50 pounds on and still fit very big. Like the jacket would still fit huge, but it's okay. I'm going to
It's the
put
best kind of
sweaters on,
jacket.
just like make it go. So yeah, it's huge, but it's gonna be my jacket this year, so I'm excited about it.
There you go.
Um, but yeah, thrifting with all three kids is not my idea of rest and recovery. But what is this it's called the bed of nails. So it's like an acupressure mat. So it's like a soft mat that has all these little like they're plastic like little nails all along them, which looks crazy, but you lay on it like on your back and it just like releases tension throughout your whole body. And it's amazing. And I have like a little pillow that goes under your neck so you can like especially if you're on the ground, you can like lay on it and like put your neck like over it. And it's amazing. Like it hurts at first for sure, but you build up a tolerance to it and I'm so relaxed on it. I fall asleep almost every time.
Okay, I just saw this. Is it also called like another brand called Prana Mat?
Yes, there's prana mats too. Mhm.
Okay, is it the same
Amazing.
idea?
Same idea. They're just, like, different. The prana mat has, like, a different shape on the top of the nail. But
Okay,
yeah,
I just saw this, like, no joke, yesterday, and I've never even heard of this. So that's funny that, like, that's on your favorite things because I saw this and was like, "What is this?" I was, like, confused and I didn't really look into it, but that is interesting and also does sound like that would feel so good.
it feels so good, and it's like any tension you have, like, I usually carry a lot of tension in my neck and my hips. Like, those are kinda my 2 spots, and so you just, like, adjust it the way you want it. Like, you put it under your hips or, like, put the little pillow on your neck, and you can kinda move it around. You can do it under your feet, under your legs, like, any way you want. So,
Do you sleep do you sleep with this, like, at night, or
no,
is this,
you
like,
just
something you do okay.
yeah, just like before I fall asleep, usually I like to read, like, have an actual, like, physical book and, like, just I kinda hold it over my head, like, laying down and, like, hold it up and read it, or I listen to an audiobook or something, and I think they recommend, like, 20 minutes or so, and usually I get to, like, past 20 minutes and I'm, like, falling asleep because it's so relaxing. So, you might have to give it a shot.
I know, maybe there'll be a Black Friday deal for that too, huh.
Ooh, yeah. I do think I can't remember if the Prana or the bed of nails had a better price when I looked at it. I probably got whatever was cheaper. So, you'll have to look. Take a look and see. Okay, let's do like some fun rapid fire favorites, and then we'll get to our very last category. Okay, favorite
Okay.
nail polish.
It's the one I'm wearing right now, actually, I need to
I
get
love it.
more. It looks black, but
Hmm.
it's not. It's dark purple, and it's called I think it's called Lincoln Park After Dark. It's OPI.
Love it. I don't paint my own nails, but I use those Dashing Diva nail stickers, and I love darks for like this time of year. I don't have my nails done right now, but I have like a dark navy that I want to put on. Yeah.
Ooh, I would like a
Um,
dark navy.
okay, favorite like lip color or product?
So I really like Tarte, like that isn't that what it's called? Tarte?
Yep. Hmm.
Yeah, okay, I was like, now I'm second guessing myself. I can't remember exactly which one it is, but there's like Tarte has like a lip plumper that's kinda like tinted, and I love that one.
That
Mine's like
sounds
kind
nice.
of like tan-ish. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think my all-time favorite is the Beauty Counter. It's like a hyaluronic acid um, tinted lip color, and the bottle is brown. I don't know what the actual color is called, but it's like a caramely color, but it's just very natural. Like it doesn't look like a whole lot.
Mm.
But I recently started using lip liner and like kind of like lining my lips, but then like filling in and then just putting like a gloss over it. And I love that. And it's just like I don't
Ooh,
know,
what
ma
liner? Because I
I
need
think
help with the
it's
liner.
okay, I just picked one up randomly at Target because I just went on a one day I was like, "I want lip liner." So I just grabbed one and I think it's Maybelline. It's called like Pretty in Pink or something like that. I can find the exact one for you. And then just an elf like basic gloss and
Okay,
like
Elf
nothing crazy.
is my favorite eyebrow pencil. I have tried some, like,
Yes, me
fancy
too.
ones, and they have a $5 eyebrow pencil, and it's the best.
It's the best. I always have one in my drawer. Always. Love elf.
That's funny that you use it too.
I know. I bet we use like similar shades too. I think it's like taupe or something.
It's
Um,
something like that, yeah.
yeah, that's so funny. Okay, your favorite scent. And I was thinking like fragrance, like what you like to wear, like what you like to smell like.
Okay, so I'm really particular about scents. I can't do, like, artificial or whatever, like, fragrance because it gives me a headache.
Mhm.
And I don't like anything sweet. So I have found my perfume that I will wear always. Like, this is it. If this
Ooh.
bottle goes, get me another one. Um, Dime is the brand. Was totally targeted by an Instagram ad.
Yes.
Um, And then the scent is like I'm looking at it right now, it's called, like, Dan's Le Boy. I don't know how you say it.
Ooh,
I think it's, like, French or something.
sounds fancy.
But it's kind of like a musky I like a muskier type of scent, so it's my favorite.
Yeah, I love that. It sounds kinda similar. The one that I really like is from Beauty Counter, which I don't even know if they make it anymore, honestly, so I'm not even sure if I can link it, but it was called Miles Away, and it was, like, very, like, woodsy, kind of, like, I like, a fresh like, a lavender bergamot, like, have, like, a fresh kind of, like, not super floral, but, like, mixed with something earthy. That's my favorite combo.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Very
really, my
cool.
favorite, like, not to wear, but my favorite scent just in general, but it gives me, like, crazy it would give me a crazy headache if I had it on all the time, is the volcano candle from Anthropologie. Like, it's just this, like, really
I don't
clean,
know that one.
fresh scent, but it's like I can't even have the candle on very long, so I'm sure I could never wear something that had that in it because I'd have a headache, but it's so good. I wish it was cleaner.
There is I also can't do, like, candles and stuff like that either. If I did, I would do, like, a cookie candle, but we
Ooh.
do have a scent I do use an essential oil, diffuser, and there is
Mm.
one scent this is so funny. I found it when we, went to Hawaii with my we went on, like, a girls' trip to Hawaii with my, stepmom, and the whole, like, resort smelled this way, and I was like, "What is this smell? It's amazing." And they sold it, and it was called I think it's called Golden Bamboo,
Ooh.
and I cannot describe it to you, but it's like it makes me think of, like, honey heaven,
Mm.
I don't know, like, it's so good, and it's the only thing that I will diffuse, but you have to dilute it a lot because it's pretty
Yeah.
strong.
Oh, that sounds so nice. Okay, what's your go-to outfit? Like, it's a random Tuesday. What are you wearing?
An oversized sweatshirt,
Mhm, always.
Levi jeans, and, socks with Birkenstocks.
Ooh, I love it. I'm also wearing
Yep,
an
that's
oversized
probably my go-to.
sweatshirt, probably black leggings with, like, high white socks and tennis shoes of some sort, like my Brooks, or I've got, like, the barefoot wide toe box off-brand shoes from Amazon. They're just white. I love them.
There you go.
Okay.
Gotta love an
Um,
oversized sweatshirt.
oh, man, I know. If I could just have oversized sweatshirts, like I have a lot already, but like I always want more because it's basically like my shirt, like
I
I don't
know,
need anything else. So,
it's a
yeah.
uniform.
Do you have good luck thrifting oversized sweatshirts or do you buy them?
Yes.
Okay. I haven't had good luck
Almost
yet.
all of mine are thrifted.
I need to keep looking because all of the ones I see around here are like the local high school teams and stuff, and I'm like, I
Oh,
don't, and they're like cheapy. I don't know. I need to keep searching. I don't need any more actually, but I will search.
no one ever needs any more oversized sweatshirts, but
Right. Right. Okay, if you could only wear one brand of clothes, like clothes, shoes, only one brand, what would it be?
one brand. This is so hard. REI.
Ooh, that's fun. That's a good one.
Yeah,
Um,
REI brand has, like, a lot of variety. That's
yeah.
what I would do.
I could see you in like we went to an LL Bean store last week, I think. I could see you in like all LL Bean too. Because there's some stuff that's like
So that
super chic. It's so cute.
yeah, no, that was, like, my second I was gonna say that, but I've
Okay.
just now been getting into LL Bean, and so I'm like, I'm gonna wait because
Yeah.
I'm not there yet, but I think I will be there.
I think you could get there. Yeah. And I do feel like there's a lot of LL Bean at thrift stores, which you could
Yeah,
have good luck with that.
hence my
Yeah,
shopping.
exactly. I think mine would be I don't have a ton of stuff from this brand, but I everything I see I love is the brand Quince, which I feel every
Yeah.
every influencer is like posting codes and things, but it's their stuff is really good quality and it's not crazy expensive. So I love the things I have from them. And when I think of oh, I want some new jeans, that's other than thrifting, that's where I think to look. So,
Okay, are they like so I've seen Quince, but I haven't bought anything from them,
yeah.
and partly because I've been wondering, I'm like, are they like a Shein or like a Temu or no?
No, they are I mean, everything that I've gotten is European linen, organic cotton, good good quality stuff. Yeah. So, I mean, you hear that,
Good
you
to
hear
know.
people say "I've had my Quince whatever blazer for years." I'm like, "Okay, they haven't been around that long." So I don't think you can say that stands the test of time or whatever. But the things that I have are really nice linen, really good cotton, good quality. So, I think it's good. I don't think it's like a Sheen. Okay, couple more. Your favorite we'll do these together. Your favorite late night snack and your guilty pleasure show.
Okay, you guys ready for this?
I'm so ready.
Jalapeno Cheetos and the OC.
It's so gross.
No, listen, I don't even like regular Cheetos. Flaming hot
Oh,
Cheetos are nasty, but jalapeno Cheetos are crack. I'm telling you, don't knock it till you've tried it.
okay, now I have to try it. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, mine is not anything crazy. It's a bowl of cereal. I love a bowl of cereal at night. There's something that just it's so good. And right
Yeah.
now my show is Selling Sunset. So
Wait, is
we're
that the old people one or
the
no?
old people. What are you talking about? It's the real estate one.
No, no, no. Okay, 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 okay.
What are you
That
thinking,
is
the
the real
Golden
estate one.
Bachelor?
I was thinking, yes, that was exactly what I was picturing.
I cannot with the Golden Bachelor. I have tried. I watched maybe 4 episodes of the most recent season and I was like, I can't. I just nope, can't do it. So, no, this is real
That's funny
estate.
that you're watching the real estate one.
Oh, I love it. It's so dramatic. It's so wild. And the houses are insane. But it's kind of like OC vibes, because it's they're in Orange County,
Hey,
they're
there you go.
in Southern California on the beach all the time. So similar.
It's
Okay.
hilarious.
I know, it's fun. So, anyways, let's figure out how we transition from selling sunset into faith and encouragement.
It's just a hard pivot.
This is what you get when you come to this podcast. No,
Uh,
okay. So I did jot a couple things down here. So this is just what are your, what's encouraging you in your faith in this season of life? What's your favorite thing right now? And I think for me, I've been just really thankful to have Bible study fellowship, which is it's the first year I've ever done this. It's it's a global thing. But it's just a really in-depth Bible study, and then you meet together once a week with other ladies to talk about what you read and then hear a lecture, hear basically hear a teaching. And yeah, I've just been really thankful for it, really encouraged. It's very multi-generational and yeah, I've just loved it so much. So that's my favorite.
Mine is basically like the same thing. I don't do that particular one, but our local church has a Bible study, like a women's Bible study, and we do
Nice.
the same thing. Like we work through something. It's a pretty in-depth study. You go every week, you listen to I guess like a lecture, like kind of, where they talk about what you have been reading. But it has hands down been so helpful for me. There's childcare, so I get to have undivided time. It's multi-generational, like, at every table, and there's, the community aspect. We don't have a ton of we're not super involved in terms of, small groups and serving and things like that just because of logistically where we are, and so
Mhm.
doing this one thing, it's I've met so many people, I've been so supported, and then, just diving into the Word Like, even on days when I haven't read, like, there are totally weeks that I've gone, I'm like, "I didn't read this week," and I've still been so encouraged.
Yeah, I love that. I think the having the childcare part of it is so huge too, because it really feels like a time of rest for me, which I'm so thankful for. And I love the little like, the volunteers who are working with the kids are so sweet, they're so good with them, like, it's been a really big blessing. So, yeah, I think that's been a big thing. And really, as I was thinking about, you know, the season coming to a close of our podcast and reflecting on this, like, we both talked a lot at first, even before we started recording, about how this was like a huge step of faith for us to start this podcast because we are like more perfectionists. We like want to know where we're going, what we're doing. And when we started it, like, of course, we had things like kind of figured out, but there's a lot that we had to figure out as we went. And so I just think like that is a big testament to both like growth in both of us. I see of just we just jumped right in and I think that's like very unlike who we are in our core and it's been good for us. So, I'm thankful for that too.
Yeah, same. It's messy but beautiful, right? And that's pretty much what life is.
Yeah, it's so true.
It's
It's so true.
Well, you guys, we have loved doing this for you guys this season, and we are even more excited for next season because we have so many things planned. Just to give you like a little sneak peek, we're gonna be getting really like deep, diving deep, digging in on some issues that we know you want to hear from. Or hear about. So, we've been hearing from you guys about wanting to know about ethics, about finances, really getting in and getting like, what are some details here? So, um, stick around. We're going to talk a little bit more about foster care next season. We're going to have more interviews. Uh, yeah, and there may even be a few surprises too. So,
Yeah, Laura and I will be getting together to do lots of planning and preparing and everything. Really, like as this episode is coming out, we will be getting ready to get together and do a kind of a retreat weekend, which will be really sweet. And we will come back next season with a lot for you. So we're really excited about that. So thanks for being with us this season.
yeah, thank you guys so much. And as always, if anything we have said today or anytime this season has made you laugh, cry, or feel seen, please share this with a friend. And we can't wait to share more next season. Bye, guys. Have a good holiday.
Bye.